Hey, and welcome to another episode of Read It with Nerd Time with the Nick with a K.
Nick with a C.
And Beardo with an O.
And today we're going to be talking about Spider-Ham. Yes, you heard that correctly. I said Spider-Ham. Civil War II.
Hyperbole and a half.
I forgot.
It's okay.
And I've got a bit of a confession to make too.
Let's start with that.
Yeah.
What?
Confess your dirty
Get
secrets.
it out in the open. End it on a good
Right now?
note. Yes.
Right now.
So, Nicole, you know how you give me the passage to read?
You're not reading it anymore.
I haven't. I forgot that I had it in my bag. I haven't read past where I was a couple weeks ago.
That makes me really sad.
I'll read it. I promise I'll read it this week.
Okay.
I can give her a hug.
Oh, okay, I forgive you. Just stop hugging me.
just go back to bed.
And there's times where she's like put on Facebook, I'm giving away free hugs today. And she
Just
won't even
not
get a
from
hug from
Nick.
me.
Oh, no.
Hey, at least I don't have the crazy hair anymore.
Yeah, it does look better.
And it's not quite what I asked her to do, but I do like it. So
It works. Let's start with Hyperbole and a half. Now we're done with your dirty
now
secret.
that we're done with my confession.
I did lend the book to Nick, and we're
Yeah.
going to put a link in the description in case you've never heard of it. It's by Ali Brosh. She had a blog. It was really popular, so she ended up taking her comics and making them into a book.
I did read a bunch of it, and then my wife started reading it,
Mm.
and I'm not sure where it is right now.
Oh, that's okay. Just get it back to me whenever you can.
I'll find it. I do want to read it. Like, there's some stuff that I didn't find that funny, but like right at the beginning, it gets you funny. And I'm sorry, but that's my opinion.
That face.
Oh my
That's
god.
my opinion. I'm not allowed to have a differing opinion now.
No.
She's just
When it's his
limited,
stuff
you
or
know.
when it's my stuff, it's okay for you to have a different opinion.
This is Ali Brosh. You don't understand. Ali Brosh is amazing. Like, she's my girl crush, and she makes me laugh. Is he pouting over there? Here.
I know what she means, and I'm just trying to convey it to you, so...
I will. I did. There's just some parts of it that I didn't find it funny, but her stories are great though.
Oh, the way she tells her stories is very inspiring to me.
It is.
Yeah.
And
she tackles depression, so I don't like. That's the one I'm gonna link to is her depression talk because she nails it so perfectly. And I think anyone who's dealt with depression, you're really gonna get it. And people who haven't, this will explain it to you in a way that'll make no sense at all. But at least you'll get a view through the eyes of someone who suffers
Yeah.
from depression. And maybe you'll get a giggle, or you'll just be like, "Why is that funny?" I think you have to suffer through it before you find it funny. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's Hyperbole and a half. You gotta check it out.
yeah, and I have suffered through depression, but
Yeah.
so I did get that part.
Yeah.
So, but now Spider-Ham.
Spider-Ham.
Spider-Ham
does whatever a Spider-Ham can.
Oh, okay, that was great. That was great.
Just delivered.
Leave me hanging forever. Like, pay attention to me.
Back in the 80s, Marvel had a line of comics called Star Comics.
Yeah, I remember those.
And they had, like, I mean, there was, like, I think Care Bears and He-Man. And
Care Bears was a comic?
He-Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
He-Man was a comic?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember those as
Toys?
toys and TV series.
Well, the TV series were just... The TV series, like He-Man, was just basically a big long ad for the toys.
Oh.
But it was fantastic. I loved He-Man when I was a kid.
By the power of Grayskull,
I have the power!
Oh, my brother watched that. I watched the Care Bears.
What was the tiger's name again? the cat that turns into a tiger. What's his name?
Cringer.
Right.
That's what I
I'm
said.
sorry, I haven't seen the TV series in like 16 years.
Oh, yeah, because, I haven't seen it since then.
Oh my god. Okay, can we move on?
I was 4.
Okay, well, I forgot.
Yeah.
He's the youngin'.
Yeah.
Anyway, Spider-Ham. Now, people are probably thinking, and you guys included, are probably thinking, oh, that's, a pig that got bit by a radioactive spider. And
Man,
got
that
spider
bit by a
powers.
radioactive pig.
Yeah. It was a spider that got bit by a radioactive pig, and he turned into Spider-Ham. Look. Now this is comic is a little bit. It's not quite as old, but it's Ultimate Spider-Ham
Spider-Ham.
and Civil War Ultimate Spider-Man, the Ham. And they actually, when Marvel recently did the Spider-Verse comics, they actually had Spider-Ham. And he's now a regular character again. And I think it's fantastic. See, they're getting a kick out of this.
Okay. What?
See, they're
Kinda got distracted.
No, go ahead. And
Where were we?
and it's great. Like, it's hilarious. And which brings me to the point that comics aren't for kids anymore.
No, they aren't.
They're
all really adult oriented.
Yeah, if you look at like Batman and Superman, like especially what they're doing with the movies, it's them beating each other up, not beating up the bad guys.
Yeah, I
And
know.
it's
And,
bloody
like,
beating up.
What Marvel did a few years ago was they got rid of the Comic Codes Authority on their thing, which say the Comic Codes Authority would say what they could and couldn't have.
Like I love the wham, bam, pop.
Now what they
The
do,
cheesy comics.
what they do now is you're not gonna be able to see it, but they rate them similar to movies. So this one here is rated A
Or
For all.
awesome.
or awesome,
Yeah.
and they'll have ones that are like 14A or whatever, and like so. I mean, but
books have a rating.
Marvel needs to go to have kid comics again.
Yeah, we need more kid comics.
Because I want to get my daughter into it, but I'd let her look at this one, but I wouldn't let her read.
Well, and there's
Any
so
of the
much,
Spider-Man
there's so much like stuff that's not appropriate for children in these comics, really. So you can't give your child this comic and be like, "Hey, read it." No, you have to supervise that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate. I remember reading comics when I was a kid.
And then you get the, Mommy, what's this? And you're like, oh god, no, I have to do this.
So when a boy and a girl really like each
I
other,
found
they punch.
when I was going through my comics, I'm not sure how I came onto it, but I found a Wendy the Good Little Witch comic.
Oh, that's
Oh
cute.
my god.
So I gave that to my daughter, and she was so happy. She goes, "It's my comic."
Aww.
Wendy and Casper, I shipped them so hard back in the day. That was even
Oh,
before
God,
I
not
knew
one
what
of those
shipping was.
Not one of those people that says shipping.
He does that ship. It's his one true pairing.
No, that's not my one. That's not my. Okay, just to bring it out even more, that's not my OTP.
We're going deeper down.
Oh yeah.
You might have to separate us.
Do you know who my OTP is?
Yeah.
Hickstrid for life.
No, I would have never guessed
Hiccup and
that.
Astrid. No, anybody who tries to put Hiccup with anybody else, I'm like, no, him and Astrid are a thing. You can't set someone who is a thing with someone else, and someone who's not.
Calm
Okay.
down, calm
Breathe.
down. It's
Breathe.
not real. It's just fan fiction.
And that's also not for read it.
It is
Watch it.
fan fiction. Read it. That's what we're doing.
I know, but you're talking get into movie
Fanfic.
characters.
Fanfic.
You read
Don't get me
fanfic.
started on fanfic. I do have some good ideas for
What
fanfic
else are we
stories.
talking about today?
Civil War II.
Yeah, I know nothing about this, so you guys go ahead. Give me that comic, I'll read one.
No, because then I want to read it.
Jeez. Okay.
If people don't know now, in Marvel they did Civil War, which was superheroes and that fighting over the Superhero Registration Act. Well, they're doing Civil War II. And what it is this time is there's an Inhuman. Google it if you don't know what I'm talking about. Marvel, Inhuman, Terrigen Mist, you'll figure it out. That's born that can predict crimes. There's Team Iron Man, which has like the Captain America Falcon, and like I'm not even sure what other characters that say they should use it to stop the crimes. No, Team Captain America, Team Iron Man in this is saying we shouldn't use it to stop crimes, let it happen naturally. Because you could alter the timeline, blah blah blah. Whereas Team Captain Marvel has Steve Rogers,
Falcon.
no, not Falcon, because Falcon's
Really?
Captain America.
Yeah, and he would be on.
No,
Team
he's
Marvel.
He's Team Iron Man.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, he switches sides.
He's a lot different than the regular Steve Rogers, Captain America, but and it's just, and they're like, we should use it to stop the crimes before they happen. And I'm looking forward to it. It sounds interesting. It's a little Minority Report.
Yeah, which brings up like issues of even if you're seeing this possible future, what if something happens that changes that future and you've just apprehended someone who did nothing?
Exactly. It can raise a lot of moral implications.
Mm-hmm.
If you could have stopped this crime, oh look, your wife happened to be at the bank and now she's dead. If you would have let him use his powers, you could have stopped that and your wife would be alive.
Yeah, but then if he didn't do anything and you apprehend him for nothing and he didn't do anything.
And maybe he like had a change of heart.
Yeah.
And then your wife dies in a car accident on the way home instead. Like, there's so many time travel paradox stuff that you can
I know,
go
and
with that.
you would think that Iron Man would know this. Because there's been lots of time travel with the Avengers.
And he's like played off as so super intelligent. You would think that he would.
But he's also kind of a PG.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was PG.
Now my niece is gonna be. I'm gonna have to bleep that.
Oh, just a star over my mouth.
But I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's. I know people are thinking, oh, Civil War, it's gonna be like the movie. No, it's nothing like the movie. The movie is changing, even what happened in the comics. But that's okay, because that still looks awesome. But I don't know. I got nothing else to say.
Oh, I have lots of things to say, but they're not relevant to this episode. So I'll be good. I'll be
content.
I'll be censored.
So I guess that's it for today. So, Nerdlings, see you in the future.
Or in the past.
Name some Pokemon.
Pikachu, Pichu, Raichu, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. Be in the future or in the past.